Okay then guys, been a busy day inside of Helldivers today as we've managed to get the factory striders that we've been talking about just recently making an almighty bloody comeback, as well as a new patch that's brought all new patch notes to your faces with some more known issues, and that will be quite an interesting one. Plus the community manager has got some things to talk about and some new things that were added into the game without you knowing. With that being said, we're going to dive straight into it. If you haven't already, smash the beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications. On top of that, make sure you check out our sponsor, Instant Gaming, the platform for you guys to go and get your favorite games for Steam, Origin, Battle.net, Uplay, and indie games for the PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch, all up to 70% off. They're completely digital games and they are instant delivery 24/7. It's completely safe and legal because they purchase it in bulk from the developers and sell to you guys at a cheaper price. It's just really that simple. So get your games cheaper today. Head down to the description with Instant Gaming. Though, starting off with today's video, we have got a lot to go through. It seems to be a absolutely mental day inside of Helldivers, as the Helldivers Twitter page has now posted up stating that the factory striders have made a resurgence on the automaton front. These imposing, massive support dreadnoughts now threaten freedom and democracy throughout the galactic rim. And oh bloody my, the spawn rate for these things has gone through the roof, so you will find these pretty much everywhere. So have fun with that one and let me know your opinions down in the comment section with it. Apparently they're not that difficult given the fact that you use a quasar laser at the right points. You can essentially take these things out pretty damn quickly, which in all tale doesn't surprise me all that much with everything that we've got going on with the automatons at the moment and the damage scales that the normal adds actually bring. It doesn't surprise me that they weren't going to overwhelm us with some ridiculously tanky looking factory striders on this basis. Although alongside that, they also had a support patch show up. They stated, "We have issued a patch for players that addresses the incorrect armor passive, as well as the general stability and fixes." Now, when we go into it, what it actually states right here is an overview and a beautiful amount of fixes. Not an overly large one, but is one that has just essentially been a bit of an improv movement. We knew that they were going to be working on the groundbreaker CE27 armor, and they've obviously gone through with that, as they have now fixed the CE27 groundbreaker armor, now has the engineer's kit passive as previously advised. And as on top of that, they've also fixed a load of other things, including a load of other crashes and a load of other issues that would occur inside of the game. These various crashes can be seen on screen, although if I read them all out, we'll be here all day. So you guys can see exactly what it is that we're working with right here. They've got a varied list of known issues that have essentially grown quite rapidly, although hopefully they'll start working on some of these very soon, because it does seem to be a bit of an annoyance that some of these things on the known issues list have been there for a little while. But nonetheless, hopefully we'll get a fix for some of these things very soon. Next up though, the community manager on the known issues as an overall states right here that Spitz says most of the bugs in the known issue list is in the patch notes updates are actively being worked on, but they're either large fixes that require a bit more of time or low priority issues behind other things, and most should be patched in the next major build. It's difficult to maintain a cadence of one war bond per month while also fixing major technical glitches in time for the next patch. So you got to give them a bit of slack. They're managing to juggle this quite nicely with regards to the overall of fixing things in the same breath of being able to bring us new war bonds on a monthly basis and bring us new content updates and bring us new ads that are coming into the place like the factory striders. They're working on a whole lot of things, and you need to remember these guys aren't a AAA studio. They've only got a certain amount of people that are working on it, and team splits with crossovers are always quite a substantial move. So please bear it in mind before you dive on in to the comment section of things or into the Twitter posts and start slandering Arrowhead for their decisions. Now, before we get into the next topic today, though, we are giving away a copy of Helldivers 2. And if you've already got the game, don't panic. We're giving the money equivalent away in super credits. So a really simple one. All you have to do is head down into the comment section and put a robot emoji. Why a robot emoji? We're going to celebrate the fact that these freaking factory striders are now officially here and causing carnage. We don't normally celebrate the automatons, but it is quite nice to have some new enemies to go up against. I'm not going to lie to you. It has been a bit of a pain in the rear end going against the automatons because I've got negative things to say about majority of the ad types inside of them. Although these factory striders do look pretty cool and they seem to have quite a positive movement, even though they are big and bulky. People are not overly upset about the fact that they're there, bar the fact that the spawn rate on them is quite bloody high. Anyway, that was a really long explanation for it, but a robot emoji in the comment section below will enter you into the giveaway. We'll announce it on the community page and in the Discord of nearly 11,000 people large, which is in the giveaway announcement screen. So make sure that you stay tuned to it because it's going to be a bloody good one. With that being said though, let's dive on in to the rest of the topics at hand, as it seems to be an interesting one, as we've got the new mission types, eliminate factory striders. Now, we knew this was going to happen, but nonetheless, there is a couple of factory striders on the map, and you guys can now go in and target them. So you are definitely going to have a bit of time with these factory striders, and you won't have the issue of not actually seeing them anymore. So you can dive into the new eliminates. Very nice. Very, very nice. It's a bit like the Bio Titans. They essentially have the same thing. So you can now go in and just take those factory striders out and it'll count towards something. On top of that though, we have had some secret things happening in the background where a lot of people may not have noticed, but apparently so it seems to be the case. There was a Reddit post that went up with over 3,000 upvotes that states, and I guess a lot of other players went for new armors immediately because new stuff is cool. I was shocked going back to the beginner set to realize it's heavy armor with a medium speed. And that is definitely the case, although when we're looking at new armors, whereabouts can you find that? Well, thanks to the people inside of our Discord right now, because I'm in Spain, so I don't have access to it, but you will be able to find in the store right now that there is brand new armor sets, and this looks pretty damn cool. The helmet on this thing looks badass. I'm really intrigued by it, and I think that it looks absolutely incredible. Now, we may not be at the setup and we may not have access to it, but thankfully there is drivers.gg and you guys can find out everything that you need to in there from this site right here. Now, this set is pretty damn cool looking. It contains many small pockets, allowing the user to evenly distribute the weight of ammunition samples and cool rocks. With an armor rating of 50, a speed of 550 and stamina regen, this is a fortified armor passive. It seems like a pretty cool set, although this is going to be one that you guys will want to get your hands on, and it's simple to get into the giveaway to be able to win your super credits for it. But yeah, this thing looks pretty damn dope, and I'm quite bloody impressed with it. It's definitely going to be a purchase of mine as and when I get the opportunity to. Nonetheless though, that is unfortunately all we've got time for today. It has been a bloody good day for you Helldivers, and there seems to be a lot of new stuff rolling in as always, and it seems like we're going to have a load of new stuff coming for the rest of the week as well. So I'm intrigued to see what it is that Arrowhead are doing about all of that. If you haven't already, make sure you smash the beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe, post notifications turned on. Thank you so much again for getting this far into the video, and if you have, let me know in the comment section by saying I was there. That really confused those people who dropped out halfway through the video. I love doing stuff like that. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. Appreciate your faces. Like, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.